Xarelto is a latest generation blood thinner that's proven to treat and reduce the risk of DVT and PE blood clots from happening again. In clinical studies, almost 98% of patients on Xarelto did not experience another DVT or PE.
Here's how Xarelto works.
Xarelto works differently. Warfarin interferes with at least 6 blood clotting factors. Xarelto is selective, targeting just one critical factor interacting with less of your body's natural blood clotting function. Don't stop taking Xarelto without talking to your doctor, as this may increase risk of blood clots. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. It may increase your risk of bleeding if you take certain medicines. Xarelto can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Get help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling. If you've had spinal anesthesia, watch for back pain or any nerve or muscle-related signs or symptoms. Do not take Xarelto if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. Tell your doctor before all planned medical or dental procedures and before starting Xarelto about any conditions such as kidney, liver, or bleeding problems.
You've got to learn all you can
to help protect yourself from DVT and PE blood clots. Talk to your doctor about Xarelto. There's more to know.
Depend Silhouette Active Fit Briefs feature a thin design for complete comfort.
They say move it or lose it. And at my age, I'm moving more than ever. Because getting older is inevitable, but feeling older, that's something I control.
Get a coupon at depend.com.
For all the eyes that get itchy and watery near pollen, there's Flonase Sensimist. It relieves all your worst symptoms, including nasal congestion, which most pills don't, and all from a gentle mist you can barely feel. Flonase Sensimist.
When you say you need a heart transplant, that's a whole different ballgame. I was in shock.
I am very proud of the development of drugs that can prevent the rejection and prevent the recurrence of the original disease.
I never felt I was going to die.
We know so much about transplantation.
And we're living longer.
You cannot help but be inspired by the opportunities that a transplant would offer.
My donor's mom says, you were meant to carry his story.
It's Saturday night, you know it's going down. San Antonio's in Oakland now.
Yeah, this feels ominous. Two teams full of confidence fighting for dominance over the conference.
Spurs, Warriors, tonight on ABC. Presented by YouTube TV.
American Idol on America's Network, ABC. The journey begins March 11th.
Back now with our index and breaking news out of Ohio. 2 police officers shot and killed outside of Columbus. The officers immediately came under fire, responding to a potential domestic situation. The officers identified as 39-year-old Eric Joring and 54-year-old Anthony Morelli. A suspect is in custody. The president tweeting tonight his thoughts and prayers are with those officers. Let's head to Chicago now, where police catch an alleged arsonist in the act aboard a commuter train, all caught on camera. Take a look. Watch as officers storm the car. They grab the... Take a look. Watch as officers storm the car. They grab the suspect, dragging him outside before the flames explode inside the car. Luckily, no one was hurt. In Fairfax, Virginia, a water main break triggering a massive sinkhole. People living here warned to get their cars off the street. Others afraid the hole could swallow them up. Repairs are underway. And tonight, is Amazon taking on FedEx and UPS? Reports Amazon is looking to launch a new delivery service, picking up packages from businesses and delivering them right to customers. The Wall Street Journal reporting the service will be called Shipping with Amazon and will start in LA before a bigger rollout. And when we come back, saved from the mud, an incredible story, the volunteers not afraid to get their hands dirty, bringing hope to those who lost so much.
Ways to lose stubborn belly fat. The roasted core wrap.
2, 1.
Not cool. Freezing away fat cells with Cool Sculpting. Now that's cool. Cool Sculpting safely freezes and removes fat cells with little or no downtime and no surgery. Results and patient experience may vary. Some rare side effects include temporary numbness, discomfort, and swelling. Ask your doctor if Cool Sculpting is right for you and visit CoolSculpting.com today for your chance to win a free treatment.
Your brain changes as you get older, but Prevagen helps your brain with an ingredient originally discovered in jellyfish. In clinical trials, Prevagen has been shown to improve short-term memory. Prevagen, the name to remember.
Before discovering Nexium 24-Hour to treat her frequent heartburn, Claire could only imagine enjoying chocolate cake. Now she can have her cake and eat it too. Nexium 24-Hour stops acid before it starts for all-day, all-night protection. Can you imagine 24 hours without heartburn?
Gopi's found a way to keep her receipts tidy. even when nothing else is.
Snap and sort your expenses with QuickBooks and find on average $4,340 in tax savings. QuickBooks, backing you.
Your eyes have a protective lipid layer that can break down and cause dry eyes. Soothe XP from Bausch & Lomb helps restore this layer, seal in moisture, and protect against further irritation. Soothe XP, extra protection for dry eyes.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. It's the feeling of done and done. It's so much fun. Easy as a click, and done comes quick. It can even look crazy. That's fun and done, baby. Get a deal done, or fancy looks fun. Just kick back, relax. With Wayfair, you're done. You know the feeling, yeah, that's the one. It's the feeling of done and done. It's so much fun.
Bring home the feeling at wayfair.com.
Hi, I'm Bob Harper, and I recently had a heart attack. It changed my life, but I'm a survivor. After my heart attack, my doctor prescribed Brilinta. It's for people who have been hospitalized for a heart attack.
Brilinta is taken with a low-dose aspirin, no more than 100 milligrams, as it affects how well Brilinta works. Brilinta helps keep platelets from sticking together and forming a clot. In a clinical study, Brilinta worked better than Plavix.
Brilinta reduced the chance of having another heart attack or dying from one.
Don't stop taking Brilinta without talking to your doctor, since stopping it too soon increases your risk of clots in your stent, heart attack, stroke, and even death. Brilinta may cause bruising or bleeding more easily, or serious, sometimes fatal bleeding. Don't take Brilinta if you have bleeding, like stomach ulcers, a history of bleeding in the brain, or severe liver problems. Slow heart rhythm has been reported. Tell your doctor about bleeding, new or unexpected shortness of breath, any planned surgery, and all medicines you take.
If you recently had a heart attack, ask your doctor if Brilinta is right for you. My heart is worth Brilinta.
If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ta-da! Cameron Black, Master of Deception.
Grab your cape.
Nobody leaves my show early.
Deception, a new series March 11th on ABC.
Finally tonight, gone in an instant, a lifetime of memories taken away from so many after those massive mudslides in Southern California. Now, a group of volunteers is proving all is not lost. Here's ABC's Marcy Gonzalez.
Entangled in debris and buried in mud for more than a month.
Look at somebody's blanket. This is an antique quilt.
Mementos of lives lost.
This is the stuff that matters.
And those forever changed. Jody and Johnny Goldberg lost their home here in Montecito, California in January's deadly mudslides, and everything in it, or so they thought.
The place was devastated.
Some of their precious photos turning up miles away.
They're a piece of our lives that I actually get to tangibly touch.
Found and returned by a group of volunteers who call themselves the Mud Angels.
It's a high school diploma. It's a high school diploma.
You just found it. Some out every day searching and posting pictures of what they find on Facebook. The page started by Aaron Doherty, so far restoring and reuniting more than 100 keepsakes with their owners. This teddy bear washed and stitched back together. This quilt passed down for generations.
It's a good feeling.
And back with the Goldbergs, a full circle moment.
Oh, someone else's beautiful family right here.
More treasured memories unearthed and entrusted.
How are you? I'm good.
To the Mud Angels.
How are you?
Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Montecito, California.
I didn't realize this.
A big thanks to those Mud Angels, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Yamas in New York. I'll see you right back here tomorrow night. Have a great evening. Good night.
Thursday night, it's the cast of Roseanne in a revealing reunion.
You guys are a tough crowd, I'll tell you.
Roseanne, The Return. A special 20 till 2020 at 10/9 Central on ABC.
It's a great way to kick off the season. We're real excited this year.
Here are your 2018 Giants. On ABC 7 News, baseball fans get up close with some longtime Giants and some new faces on the team.
California considers a ban that would sideline tens of thousands of young football players.
And First Canada comes calling, and today another politician is in town trying to lure tech companies.
Now from ABC 7, live breaking news.
But first, let's get to that breaking news coming out of Berkeley today, where the U.S. Coast Guard, police, and firefighters are working to get 43 passengers off a boat that ran aground.
They ran aground half a mile offshore from Cesar Chavez Park in the Berkeley Marina. This happened around 2:40 this afternoon. So far, no reports of injuries, and authorities say there's no indication the boat is sinking.
Now, we do have a crew on the way, and we will get you that full report on ABC 7 News at 11.
That brings you up to date on that story. Hello, I'm Eric Thomas. That brings you up to date on that story. Hello, I'm Eric Thomas.
And I'm Dion Lim. Let's get to the weather, because now we are in for a cool down. Taking a live look outside, this is from our Emeryville camera. You can see there a little bit of shaking there in those strong wind gusts.
So what effect are the winds having on our temperatures? And I understand there's an advisory out there as well. ABC 7 News meteorologist Drew Tuma has an update.
Yeah, we have that wind advisory for good reason right now. Surface winds you can see gusting to 37 miles per hour in Fairfield, 25 miles per hour in Santa Rosa. So that wind advisory is mainly for the North Bay Hills, this lasting until midnight tonight, because we could see gusts up to 55 miles per hour. That brings a high fire danger with these winds, and the potential is there for down trees and also down power lines. Future tracker wind gusts 9 o'clock later on tonight. We still have those winds whipping, especially in the North Bay, between 20 and 40 miles per hour. But as we go into the early morning hours of our Sunday, the winds are going to calm down significantly. But cooler air arrives for the second half of the weekend. We'll detail that in the full accurate forecast in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Drew, we'll see.